Hi guys, it's Mrs. Soto. I have just a couple of things I want to share with you, and then I got to get off the computer and go. Mr. Soto will be home in a little while, and we've got to go get groceries. Oh, anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. I saw today that a couple things, but the first thing, this is terrible. Obama waives the Bush law banning child soldiers. Can you believe this? On October 3rd, 2008, President George Bush signed into law Child Soldiers Prevention Act of 2008, a law that made it a federal crime to recruit or use soldiers under the age of 15. The law also gave the United States authority to prosecute, deport, or deny entry to individuals who have knowingly recruited children as soldiers. The bipartisan law, which was passed unanimously by both houses of Congress, drew the applause of several international human rights organizations. The U.S. is saying to the world that using child soldiers is a serious crime and that it will take action, said Joe Becker, children's rights advocate for Human Rights Watch. Military commanders who use children can no longer come to the United States without risk of ending up in jail. Well, over the weekend, while most Americans were too busy spending time with their children and keeping up with the latest sporting events to worry about executive orders, President Obama removed the teeth from this law, effectively making it void in the nation's most guilty. The result? Well, thousands of children throughout the Middle East and Africa may be drafted into foreign militaries with the full blessings of the United States. Sunday afternoon, President Obama signed a presidential memorandum stating the following: I hereby determine that it is in the national interest of the United States to waive the application of the prohibition in Section 404A of the CSPA, Child Soldiers Prevention Act of 2008, with respect to Libya, South Sudan, and Yemen, and the issuance of licenses for direct commercial sales of U.S. origin defense articles, and I hereby waive such provisions accordingly. Section 404A deals with the exporting arms to countries that allow child soldiers. With the stroke of a pen, President Obama did two very frightening things. One, he authorized the United States to sell military weaponry to the nations of Libya, South Sudan, Yemen, and Congo. At a time with such unrest in the world, there is now a very significant chance that American weaponry will soon be delivered to a Yemen and Libyan port. Where's the rest of that article? You know, I don't know right now. I'm going to leave the link for you guys. You can read it. The rest of it, there was a little bit left on that. But this one I wanted to tell you. This one I thought was so cool. This was good. There was a prayer breakfast. This is dated Thursday, February 7th, 2013. This was yesterday. It says, Dr. Carson goes off in front of President Barack Obama at prayer breakfast this morning. And this is the video about it, but this is really cool. It says, unbelievable speech directed at President Barack Obama by Dr. Benjamin Carson. If you think Obama will never hear this speech, you would be wrong. Dr. Carson said this with Obama sitting 10 feet from him. This is going viral, as it should. Dr. Carson gives Obama a history lesson and explains the War of 1812, then informs President Obama about what the American flag stands for. Dr. Carson is a true American hero. Dr. Carson really unloads in the last 5 minutes of this speech. You have to see this to believe it. The article says, I want you guys to look at those two things. Okay, but I'll talk to you soon. Hopefully this weekend it gets busy around the Soto house on the weekend. But if I get a chance, I'll come back on and see what more news I can leave you. But bye, friends. I love you, and keep looking up because the Lord's coming soon. The Lord's return is imminent. It's anytime. Anytime it could happen. All right, guys. Bye.